Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 51 of Let's Play XCOM 2 with the Alien Hunters DLC. We're getting ready to head out on a retaliation mission. Now, before I started recording, I was just getting the squad ready, and I actually got a notice that we have a guerrilla ops available as well. Only one, for whatever reason. However, first things first. This one came up first, and I'm not going to fool around. We'll go ahead and go. Just taking a quick look here. So the sectopod is kind of the highlight here. Everything else is, fairly doable. Now, we have a number of people that are wounded. Not too many, actually. Mostly it was a couple of our grenadiers. So I'm going to bring her. I actually had picked her up. I can't remember now if it was from the black market or if we recruited her from HQ, but I'd never used her in a mission. And I got her all outfitted and everything, and I left her behind when we did the base defense, and I thought she would be one of the first people called out, and they never sent her. They sent us like Kelly and these other low-level soldiers. And here I had this high-level grenadier that I wanted as reinforcements, and we never got to see it. So anyway, we'll bring her along, even though she's a colonel, and I'm trying to avoid using colonels for the most part. I want to get all of our majors and captains and whatnot promoted. But I thought about bringing somebody lower level, and I don't... This is going to be a reasonably difficult mission. I don't want to come in under-equipped.
One of our contacts in the Resistance says Advent peacekeepers have been spotted conducting a sweep near an outpost in this area. The aliens won't hesitate to kill anyone they find, so we're heading in to protect as many people as we can. Secure the camp and eliminate all hostile forces. Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one. Orders confirmed.
Well, I might have a couple that are concealed.
You're safe. Now get moving.
Alright, that didn't take long. Now, okay. Let me, sometimes I forget, like I know we are not concealed, but then because especially when the first soldier I move is, then I stupidly start acting as if we're all concealed. And pretty much if I move forward at all, then he's going to see us. So here's the question. I mean, am I just okay with that? And if I am, would it make any sense to go on Overwatch or anything? I kind of feel like this is an instance where I'm okay just moving up and seeing what happens.
No problem, boss.
I don't think this is going to be a super tough group. I thought about moving Anna first, just in case she gets flanked and revealed, but it actually looks like that did not happen. So I can still decide what I want to do with her. Now, obviously, what we would want to do here is kill these guys. I mean, yeah, duh. Okay, man, it's been so long since I had Rupture. So it doesn't take away any armor in and of itself, but it does do extra damage and it helps you do more damage. And given that she does, in fact, have Shred, so I could do this. I have a 96% chance. One of the things I had wanted to see, and, okay, that's funny. I thought I had given her, what's it called? Chain shot. And apparently I didn't. I gave her a different one. Okay, that's fine. But that is the reason I gave her tracer rounds, is to take advantage of that. But she's got rapid fire, so it's kind of all good. Could I do that? I'd have an 81% chance and the guy would be dead. That's why I didn't give her chain shot, because from the AWC, she got rapid fire. All right, I tell you what, there's only 2 guys. Let's not get greedy. Let's go for the almost automatic hit. So, you know, he's pretty well shredded. Now that guy, he's going to be a little tougher to get to. So let's see. Part of me wants... Oh, wow. Even with run and gun, I can't get up there. You're going to be kidding me with that crap. Yeah, I got to be honest. I don't see us... I don't see us getting there on the officer unless we... unless we use a grenade. Man, that just seems... Ugh. That's too bad.
Adjusting aim.
So that answers a question. You know, it's funny because just earlier today I was thinking about that. So she has the superior stock and she does 3 damage on a miss. But his point of armor reduced that to 2. So that's something I would like to try and keep in mind if possible. This is a little awkward. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to presume that we can kill... Wow, I cannot see. That we can kill the shield bearer. And therefore I will kind of, you know, flank myself. We take enough of these, we're going to hit one. Kind of like that.
What did you expect?
Okay. I would strongly prefer not to use her this turn. So I plan to move her. Now, I could use her, but it's a crappy shot anyway. I think it makes a lot more sense to go behind cover. So she can't really do much. What is the... Where would the jump take? Okay, I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to go on pistol overwatch. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just move him here. Actually, screw that. I'll move him here.
Rolling out.
Get him in a little closer because I may use him for run and gun next time. And I'll move her here.
Got him on the run.
Oh. Okay, that actually kind of sucks. Okay. Yeah, I would have liked to have had a chance to kill that stupid officer. I don't really need him running off to join another group.
We're seeing heavy civilian casualties.
We'll deal with that sectopod sooner or later. Immune. Yep, keep coming towards us, please. Leave the civilians alone.
Position compromised.
Ah, that sucks. Oh, there's a nice hard hit. Oh, brother, it tagged her? Yeah, it did. Well, you're going to regret coming in here, I'll tell you that, because there's absolutely nothing to stop me from blasting you, you piece of crap. So unfortunately, he can't be flanked. I have a decent chance to crit, but that's the only way I'll kill him, is if I get the crit. Well, hell. Where's the other one? Why do I... Oh, he's all the way up there. I feel like our odds of killing all 3 are really poor. Wow. is it? Oh, okay. Never mind. So even with Rupture, she has no chance to kill him. Therefore, Rupture is a complete waste. Now what I could do... Yeah, I'll do this. I mean, I have a 100% chance to kill it. So... The only bad thing is I just realized because she's a colonel, ideally, I probably should have used everybody else, but yeah, I kind of thought of that after the fact. So, okay, I could run her up here. So she's one of the few who would be effective against that guy. So I probably should not use her first. I think what I need to do is you can't see him. Oh yeah, you can. Never mind. Okay, before I do this, I need to heal. Get rid of the poison, get her health back up, and then we just blast this thing. Yep. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, the odds of killing these guys straight up are not that great. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to use the rifle for this. It's okay. I got another one. Where that came from. And with a 100% chance of hitting, you know, kind of like that. Okay, so now it gets a little bit dangerous here. Let me do this before I go up there. See if I can soften it up. Damn. Oh, crap. Yeah, see, that's not good. And that's really not good. So I have to use run and gun, and I have to hope that I get the crit. Oh, I could use the axe. Actually, I don't have to use run and gun. You know that? Let's do that. Let's use the grapple. And now... Yeah, I'm gonna. You know, I just don't want to screw around with this. Get too precious using something like that, and then it's like, oops, you know, I didn't kill him, so now I get to eat a bunch of damage. I shouldn't do this, but we're running all around this guy, and he hasn't turned, so I'm pretty sure he's not a faceless. And he wasn't. Okay, so my goal here was to use him as a scout. That's why I purposely did not use him up to this point. There's another chrysalid. I don't know, maybe I should have left her up there because there were more civilians. There's two more. Yeah, maybe. Well, let's do this. I can move him here.
Moving on target location.
This is a little risky, probably, but...
Safe now. Go, go, go.
Okay. And then... Yeah, I'll do this.
Let's move
This should be... Oh. This should be a mistake. That's what I was going to say. Because I didn't use run and gun or anything, but I don't know. I'm not that worried about it. I feel like we'll kill this guy. So first things first, let me get Paulina. Because for her, this is not really a challenge. Actually, this would kill him in and of itself. I think. It depends how much damage. Yeah, no, never mind. He's poison, though, so... I'm going to go ahead... Actually, I don't want to get her to get the kill. Let me try her.
Heading out.
We'll move in as close as we can. I have 100%. I feel that's an adequate chance. So we'll take the shot. Yep, that's what I said. I wasn't really that worried about it.
Low on ammo. Whatever you say.
And, you know, I'm not super low on ammo, but I'm low enough. I think it's worth topping her off. And I'm probably going to do that with most of the others. I noticed we've, you know, we've used a fair bit on pretty much everybody.
Locked and loaded. I can handle
I don't want to cluster up too tight, but I don't want to be revealing a bunch of groups either. Oh, swell. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, that's actually really problematic. Okay, it's less problematic.
Not too shabby.
Now that said, you know, I'm pretty sure that because when I moved there and she saw him and everything, he didn't react at all. So I assume that he was already activated. I had not realized that before, but...
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander. We need to get these people out of
Yeah, I'm working on it. I thought I was going to get 2 out last turn, and then one of them ended up being a filthy infiltrator. So what am I supposed to do, man? What do you want from me? Can we see anyone over here? Thought I saw something there. Do I really just need to come back up top? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Here, hold on. That's what I want. I don't love that plan. Like if I came here, I see a guy over that way, so that's a thing I could do. I would really prefer to go to cover. Man, it's going to take me forever to get there. Well, I don't see anybody. So that should be safe.
Advent forces on the ground.
Okay. Where? Okay. So they... What the hell? What I do? They shot at this guy. But is he revealed? It seems like he is. He is. Okay. Well, okay. I mean, I'll own that one. I thought I was in a safe spot. Obviously not. Yeah, I mean, I had already moved forward part way and thought we were good to go. Oh, wow. I didn't think I'd get that one. Okay, so I can go for the Mac. I can go for the officer. My shot is really bad on the officer. Can we get anyone else involved? Not easily. And by that I mean pretty much no chance in hell. Okay, no, that's fine. What we're going to do is just, you know, position them for next turn. Obviously, I want to be behind full cover.
Solid copy.
Alright, this will probably draw Overwatch fire. Oh no, it didn't. Since I know that no one else is actually going to get a shot, I think it makes sense to just take the best shot I have, try to start softening them up.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
And, you know, I'll move these guys forward so that they're ready to kick some butt next turn. Now, you know, maybe what I should do is protect Riku. Give him a little bit of aid protocol. It's hard to say who they're most likely to shoot at, but, you know, like it feels to me like he is arguably the one who's most at risk. And then we got her. And realistically, ooh, fuck. I just need to come over as far as I can. It's probably not far enough. I probably shouldn't have left her as far behind as I did. Oh man, don't. They're getting a lot of these guys. What have I got? 4 so far? I'm not sure that was where I would have told him to go. Okay, well, he didn't go for him, but the mech might. Seems like he's gonna. He did, but aid protocol doesn't help that much against actual grenades. I don't know if you're aware of that, but it's a little known fact. Okay, let me do this so that she's worth anything.
Ready to go.
I feel like, well, actually, you know, I should have attack him as Claire because she has the what are they called? The blue screen rounds. So that put a whooping on his ass. Hack defense. You know, oh no, she doesn't. Never mind. The one I brought with me doesn't actually have hacking, so it doesn't matter. Okay, well, since he's been revealed, as it were, do I want to risk this?
Finally.
I guess so.
I've got eyes on an
Ah, damn it. Wow. Oh, that's so cute. So, I guess it just goes without saying that the guy would run to them. The officer. I am going to do this, by the way. Oh, but he's the one with the mimic beacon. Hold on. Because that's what I was thinking, is that... So you could do that. That's not even going to help. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do this. I want this kill. And then I'll move him away using Implacable, and he'll have Untouchable and all that to help him stay alive. Now, I think that's just not good. She could use Frostbite, maybe. No, she can't. And you can only see him, which is not who I need her to see. I need her to get those guys. But there is no full cover to move up into. So, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put her on Overwatch.
Scanning.
I can't leave her where she's at. That would be really, really stupid. I'm not sure I can even realistically put her here. Okay, you've already moved once. See, I need to finish that mech. Who else is going to do it, man? Who else is going to do it? nobody. That's who. This is suicide. Okay, here's what we're doing. She has implacable, so she doesn't have untouchable. At least I don't think so.
Well, how about that?
Does she have untouchable? Yes, she does. Okay. I so want to rescue her. Okay, I'm going to put her
I
here.
can handle that.
And I'll put him back here.
Let's move already.
And I will put her on... Oh, hold on. Let's reload and go on Overwatch.
Let's run to Overwatch.
And I think what I need to do, if she's going to really do me any good, is I got to bring her over. Alright. So now we'll see, because he could just easily shoot a civilian, and it looks like that's what he's going to do. And then hopefully I can just start killing him next turn. The challenge is that you have all these other guys that I have to take care of. Oh, and now a chrysalid too. So there's her Overwatch. Okay, that wasn't great. Okay, that's not great, but at least I know now if we hit him again, he'll die. Okay, and that's fine and all. The thing that's a little rough is the fact that there's like 4 more guys or 3 more guys who get to take actions. Okay, we have someone in Overwatch. He has untouchable. Maybe he got shot at and I forgot, but... Yep. Man, there's a lot. There's a lot of guys. I don't like this. Yep. Okay. Wow. So, here's the question. Can she hit this guy with rapid fire? Sure looks like it. And I wish I'd have given her the EMP rounds now. But I feel like I gotta do this. I mean, that's so good. Alternatively, I could hit him with Rupture. Now, she doesn't have rapid fire. I would just be hitting him the one time with the, you know, the EMP rounds. And with Rupture, it would do more. But the problem is, I feel like, yeah, he takes more damage. But is he going to take as much as he would have from an entire extra attack? Because that seems really unlikely. So let's just do this. I feel pretty comfortable with that. Yep. His stupid armor, man. Blocks so much. It's funny. It doesn't do as much as you think it's going to, for sure. Okay, but now it's her turn, and this should be good. I wish to heck she had 2 attacks, like chain shot or whatever. But we have definitely, you know, put a kink in his armor here. Chink in his armor, that's the correct expression. So, I could do that, or I could do that. I feel like if I want to keep him alive, that's probably the answer. I also feel like that if I want to keep him alive, that is another answer. There's too many dudes running around out here. What can she do for me? I probably just need to do that. Yeah. I can't hit him with lightning hands, so the poison isn't going to do me any good. But You know, 8 damage is 8 damage. What's that get him to? So here's my question. Would this kill him? And it looks like it would. See, I really want her to kill this thing. And they're the only ones left, but I hate to leave him alive too. She ain't going to kill any of them. That's a cold, hard fact. Well, I tell you what. Can she kill him? Yes. Yes, she can. All right, let me do this. I'm going to basically set her up to take the shot from this clown. And I'm going to let him kill this guy. And we still have, besides the chrysalid, I know there's an officer out there and all that, but now, can I use aid protocol again? I can. So, do I want to give it to her or do I want to give it to him? He's got less health. I'll give it to him. Also, I can move Anna back a little bit. So I think that's a good idea. If she moved here, oh, the one guy could still see her and she wouldn't be that hard to flank. From there, they can't see her.
I'm going.
I might rescue this guy too. That's what I wanted. It gets us to 5. Now him, I'm going to leave where he's at. Alright. Yep, that's what I wanted him to do. But now we got to worry about these guys, and we'll see what they do. Okay, that was perfect. Oh, there's 3 more. Okay, fair enough. This could be bad. Okay, okay. That's why I gave her that PCS. He won't even be able to see. Yeah, he's going to have to shoot a civilian. Not that that makes me happy, but... So now, hopefully what we can do is we're going to start tightening the noose on them. You know, like we killed their heavy hitter. And I'm going to kill this stupid chrysalid right now, I think. The only question is, can somebody else do that? Because, yeah, okay, if this is the only guy she can see, that's a real possibility. I could also try for a grenade. Let me just make sure. He does have untouchable. Okay, I just want to make sure. So this guy, we can just insta-flank. That's exactly what I'm going to do. You gonna die. You hear me? I probably was silly to not use the mimic beacon, but I actually felt like taking a little bit of damage, you know, that risk was okay if it got me what was essentially guaranteed kills. And it did. You know, I mean, that's the reality is I kept killing somebody with him each turn. I think that's worth it, you know? Okay, so we still have to worry about that guy. I don't really want to leave her where she's at. That's probably my biggest thing. So she can do this. So let's do this. Let's lightning hands. The chances aren't amazing, but yeah, that definitely wasn't amazing. All right, sniper rifle. Okay. No more chrysalid.
Not too shabby.
So I still want to get Anna a kill here. And I think the easiest way to do that, well, this is where it gets problematic. I just come here, he's dead. Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter if this guy flanks me at that point because his shot can't hurt her. Ain't gonna do a darn thing. Definitely want him dead as opposed to the grunt.
You know that was good.
Superior autoloader, advanced repeater, advanced speed. That's not bad. And advanced stock. I probably won't use most of it, but whatever. Okay, so she's no longer marked. Just on the off chance that somebody else could be out there, I'm not going to move her up. But I will move this one up a tiny bit. So she can't see him, but I'll go on Overwatch. Yeah, see, I don't want to move behind half cover. I could move here. You know what? I'll do that. I'll dash and I won't have Overwatch, but at least next turn she might do something. And then, you know, in his case, I don't mind kind of setting him up to be flanked because he can't be hurt. He killed somebody and he's untouchable. I'll move her forward and we'll put her on Overwatch. Actually, hang on a second. You're down 5 health. He's down 3, but he has 2, 4, like 7, and she's got way more than that. So does it actually make more sense to heal him? Probably. In the interest of just making sure that nothing happens. Because I don't remember anybody shooting him that one turn, and he did take damage. So, you know, what if the game has got some kind of bug where he's not getting credit for the untouchable? Okay, she obviously is.
Taking fire over here.
Okay. You know, I'm perfectly happy to get Anna this kill. So I'm just going to do that. I don't know if that's the whole batch. It feels like there could be another group out there. No, just the faceless. Okay. I guess we faced like half of all the enemies that there are in in one shot. Okay, I'm not going to move anybody forward. In fact, I'll probably just do the opposite, where I'm going to move... Well, let me rephrase. I'm going to move forward, but not from here. Basically, I'm going to set us up so that that guy will move into our, you know, clustered shots, and he's going to be screwed. And I definitely want you in this because she's one that I would like to get promoted. I would definitely like to get Anna promoted. Oh, here, let's do that.
Problem, boss. Move out.
That guarantees us 6.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
Okay, you take a free reload. Yeah, see, I didn't use a single grenade this whole mission. That's not smart. I kind of hoarded. Now, granted, I wasn't really, like, the fight with the Sectopod, it's not that I was unwilling to do it. It never felt better than taking a shot. It never felt more useful than taking a shot. So. Alright, that's the end.
Target neutralized.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Awesome. Jennifer got the promotion. So we got another colonel. Rescued 7. Didn't have a lot of cushion there. But we did it. So that's really what always matters the most to me. I mean, you know, of course it's nice if you get even more, but I'm not here for style points. I'm here to win. The style points for me have more to do with, you know, not getting soldiers wounded. Like we had 3 wounded this time. That sticks to me way more than how many civilians we rescued. Not to be callous. Wow, so it was the Anna show. Not that it got her promoted, because it didn't. But I'd like to think she will be promoted relatively soon. Because she is one I definitely would like to take on the final mission. Her and Daria, you know, that would be a great team. Make me very happy. We've been using them for a while now. And so that would be great. I'm glad Jennifer's in that group already, and I'll try to get Paulina in there as well. Riku probably won't be. I don't think I need 3 Rangers, and those are the 2 I would take. Okay. Yeah. I'll just keep her as a pure healer. I've never been that enamored with capacitor discharge anyway. It's very, very situational. Restoration is kind of, but especially on the final mission, I actually could see that coming in really handy.
Hello, Commander.
Okay, well, I don't think the 16 supplies is really going to be a huge factor in our success. Assorted loot. I'm not very interested, I don't think, in assorted loot. Now, what I was interested in before we went was getting some intel. I'm going to try to do that again. Oh, no, I'm not either. I'm not. I totally forgot. We have another mission. We already have another mission. So what is this? Very difficult. We'll get an engineer that we don't need. But if we succeed in recovering an item, then we'll counter an event that we don't know anything about. We'll have to fight a gatekeeper and archons. Well, I say a gatekeeper. For all I know, there's 5 of them, but hopefully not. Yeah, the gatekeeper, that's definitely the toughest guy on that list. So there you go. Yeah, this was quick. When we come back, we will go on this guerrilla ops mission. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.